Did you know that 85% of jobs that will exist in 2030 haven't even been created yet? That's because the world is changing faster than ever, and the key to staying ahead is curiosity. If you want to come up with breakthrough ideas, curiosity is your secret weapon. But here's the catch. Most people aren't using it to their full potential. In fact, studies show that as adults, we ask 95% fewer questions than we did as kids. How crazy is that? Curiosity is the force behind every innovation, every big leap in technology, and every new way of thinking. Without it, we'd still be stuck with horse-drawn carriages and writing on paper with quills. But in today's fast-paced world, curiosity is even more critical than ever. It's the engine that drives creativity, and it's the reason some people are changing the world, while others just go through the motions. In this video, we'll explore why curiosity isn't just a nice-to-have, it's the key to unlocking new ideas. We'll show you how to use curiosity to fuel your creativity and build a lifestyle that constantly generates fresh, breakthrough ideas. Get ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about creativity, and discover the power of asking, what if, and why not? Chapter 1. Curiosity. The unseen spark behind every great idea. Curiosity isn't just about asking questions. It's about finding answers where others don't even look. Great ideas often start with a simple question. As Albert Einstein once said, the important thing is not to stop questioning. This mindset pushes boundaries and sparks creativity. Research shows that curiosity is a key driver of innovation, helping people think beyond the obvious. When we ask questions like, what if, or why not, we open doors to new possibilities. Think about the iPhone. Steve Jobs didn't just sell for good enough, he asked, what if phones could be more than just phones? This curiosity led to a revolutionary product. Curiosity isn't about knowing all the answers but about being open to discovering new ones. Studies have found that curiosity is linked to higher levels of creativity. A 2018 study published in Psychological Science revealed that curious individuals tend to produce more creative solutions. They see connections others miss. So, how can we tap into this power of curiosity? Start by asking questions, lots of them. Try setting aside time each day for pure curiosity. Ask questions about things you've never thought about. You might find that the more questions you ask, the more ideas you generate. A simple habit of questioning can change how you approach challenges, fueling breakthrough ideas that seem impossible at first. In fact, curiosity can even rewire your brain. Neuroscience research shows that asking questions activates the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine. This chemical boost makes the act of exploring ideas feel good, reinforcing the curiosity cycle. So, by nurturing your curiosity, you're not only fueling your creativity but also training your brain to be more innovative. Chapter 2. Curiosity versus routine. The war for your mind. Humans love routines. They offer comfort and security. But creativity thrives on disruption. Research from Harvard Business Review found that people who break their routines are more likely to come up with novel ideas. Routine can trap us in a box of familiar thinking. We need to step outside that box to find true creativity. Think about it. How many times have you come up with a great idea while walking in the park, taking a shower, or doing something completely unrelated to your work? That's because your brain is shifting gears, moving away from routine, and tapping into new neural connections. When we break our usual patterns, we engage different parts of our brain, unlocking fresh ideas. One way to spark curiosity and creativity is by stepping into the unknown. This doesn't mean throwing away all structure, but it's about adding small moments of unpredictability. Try changing your route to work, learning a new skill, or reading a book outside your normal interests. According to the Creativity Research Journal, people who embrace novelty are more likely to come up with groundbreaking ideas. Routine can make us blind to new opportunities. Another way to break free from routine is to give yourself permission to daydream. Science tells us that our most creative thoughts often come when we're relaxed and our mind is wandering. So, if you're stuck on a problem, step away for a bit. Let your mind roam freely. Creativity isn't about always being busy. Sometimes it's about giving your brain the space to think in new ways. Small, intentional disruptions can lead to big ideas. A study from the Journal of Experimental Psychology found that people who take short breaks from their tasks are more likely to find creative solutions. So, rather than forcing yourself to grind through a task, take a step back. Your brain may come up with an innovative solution when you least expect it. Chapter 3. The Power of What If and Why Not, a Game-Changing Mindset. The most powerful questions in creativity are often the simplest ones. What if and why not are two of the most effective questions you can ask when trying to spark new ideas. These questions push you to consider what hasn't been done yet, or why things have always been done the way they have. Take the story of SpaceX, for example. Elon Musk didn't just accept the status quo in space travel. He asked, what if we could make space travel cheaper and more accessible? This question led to a company that's revolutionizing the space industry. Musk's curiosity drove him to challenge the impossible, and with that mindset, he created breakthroughs that most people would have thought unthinkable. Asking, what if, can help you explore alternate realities. What if the problem you're facing isn't a problem at all, but a solution waiting to be discovered? What if the answer is completely different from what you expect? Curiosity breeds the courage to ask questions that others don't. Why not? Is another key question that challenges the constraints we place on ourselves. Often, we assume something can't be done because it's never been done before. But by asking, why not, we break down those mental barriers. We push against the invisible walls holding back our potential. As the legendary inventor Thomas Edison once said, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Curiosity thrives when we remove limitations. These simple questions, what if, and why not, invite exploration and challenge assumptions. As you ask them, think about how they can transform your current ideas. What doors can they open that you never saw before? If you're enjoying these insights, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for the next chapters where we explore how curiosity works in chaos and how to make it a daily habit. Chapter 4. Curiosity in Chaos. How to find clarity in disruption. Life is full of disruptions. Whether it's a sudden change in your routine, a new challenge, or an unexpected twist in a project, chaos often feels like an obstacle. But what if chaos is actually the breeding ground for breakthrough ideas? The truth is, curiosity thrives in uncertainty. Disruption pushes us out of our comfort zones, forcing us to think differently and creatively. When faced with chaos, our brains naturally try to find patterns and make sense of the situation. This is where curiosity can be a powerful tool. It helps us seek clarity in confusion. Instead of being overwhelmed by uncertainty, curious individuals use it as an opportunity to explore new possibilities. They ask, what can I learn from this? What's the silver lining here? Research supports this idea. A study from the University of California, Berkeley found that people who embraced uncertainty were more likely to come up with creative solutions. This is because, when things are disrupted, the mind is open to exploring alternatives. In moments of chaos, the mind becomes more flexible and willing to entertain ideas that might have been ignored in calmer times. Curiosity can help you see opportunities in places where others only see problems. Take the story of Airbnb, for example. In the wake of the 2008 recession, two entrepreneurs, Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia, found themselves with an empty apartment. Rather than seeing this as a setback, they asked, what if we could turn this into something people would pay for? This curiosity led to the creation of one of the most successful companies in the world. So, when chaos strikes, resist the urge to panic. Instead, lean into it. Ask yourself, what new ideas can emerge from this disruption? This mindset shift turns chaos into a launching pad for innovation. Another strategy is to take a break when things get overwhelming. Research from the National Academy of Sciences shows that taking a step back during stressful times helps our brains process information in new ways. So, when you're in the middle of chaos, take a deep breath and give yourself space to think. Sometimes, the best ideas come when you step away from the noise. Chapter 5. Curiosity-driven creativity. Beyond the comfort zone is where ideas go to die. It's safe, familiar, and predictable, but it's also a creativity killer. Curiosity, on the other hand, thrives in discomfort. To generate breakthrough ideas, you must step out of the comfort zone and venture into new territory. Why does curiosity need discomfort? Because the brain learns best when it's exposed to new experiences. When we face unfamiliar challenges, our minds are forced to adapt, explore, and grow. According to the Journal of Creative Behavior, individuals who regularly step outside their comfort zones are more likely to come up with innovative ideas. This is because they are constantly pushing their boundaries and seeing the world from different angles. One great way to step outside your comfort zone is to learn something completely new. This could be a new language, a new skill, or even something unrelated to your field of work. The key is to break the monotony. A study from Stanford University found that people who engage in diverse learning experiences tend to have higher levels of creative thinking. Curiosity thrives on novelty, and novelty fuels creativity. It's also important to take risks when pursuing curiosity-driven creativity. Not all ideas will be successful, but every failure teaches you something valuable. Sir James Dyson, the inventor of the Dyson vacuum, failed over 5,000 times before perfecting his design. He didn't let failure stop his curiosity. Instead, he saw each failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. If you're afraid of failure, remember that the most creative individuals often fail the most. The key is to keep asking questions, experimenting, and pushing your limits. Ask yourself, what would happen if I tried this? What's the worst that could happen? Embracing discomfort and risk will push your curiosity to new heights. Another way to foster creativity beyond the comfort zone is to expose yourself to diverse perspectives. This could mean traveling, talking to people from different industries, or consuming media outside your usual interests. Diversity of thought challenges your assumptions and forces you to think in new ways. As the writer Malcolm Gladwell puts it, the key to good ideas is not to be afraid to fail and not to be afraid of looking stupid. Chapter 6. Curiosity is a habit. How to build a creative lifestyle. Curiosity isn't just a one-time spark. It's a habit, a muscle that can be developed over time. If you want to maintain a steady flow of breakthrough ideas, you need to make curiosity a part of your daily life. The good news? It's easier than you think. Start by creating a routine that encourages curiosity. Set aside time each day to read, explore, or learn something new. It doesn't have to be a long period of time. Just a few minutes each day of curiosity-driven activity can keep your creative juices flowing. As the author Austin Kleon writes in his book Steal Like an Artist, if you want to be a creative person, you need to be curious about the world around you. Another way to build curiosity into your life is to ask questions regularly. Don't just ask questions in the big moments, ask them every day. When you encounter a problem, ask, how can this be done differently? When you see something interesting, ask, what's the story behind this? Even simple questions can spark complex ideas. Try to be intentional about curiosity. Keep a notebook or journal to jot down interesting thoughts, questions, or observations. You can use this journal as a springboard for new ideas. Write down things that catch your attention throughout the day, whether it's an article you read, a conversation you had, or a moment of inspiration. Over time, this journal becomes a valuable resource for creativity. Another powerful strategy is to surround yourself with curious people. According to the Harvard Business Review, being around curious people can boost your own curiosity. Curiosity is contagious, so find a group or community that values learning and exploring. Share ideas, ask questions, and learn together. Curiosity is a lifestyle, not a one-time event. Make it a daily practice, and you'll find that breakthrough ideas come to you more often. It's about being constantly open to new experiences and seeking out knowledge in every corner of life. By making curiosity a habit, you'll tap into a wellspring of creativity that will keep you generating new ideas for years to come. By now, you should be ready to harness the power of curiosity and start using it to fuel your creativity. From embracing chaos to stepping outside your comfort zone, curiosity is the key to unlocking new ideas. Stay curious, and the world will open up to you in ways you never imagined.